All right. What is the community like? Amanda Stark, I'm like, I see her going for that unmute.
I know Christina went to unmute.
Oh, they're like all going to unmute.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just have a round robin. Oh, everybody's unmuted.
I will just say, the community is amazing I'll list 2 reasons to keep it short because I could go on and on. The community is amazing for so many reasons. I will share 2 that I have found. One, it is a safe space to be fully yourself. And I think one of the tenets of the program is to be seen. So there's encouragement in the community to be seen. And as a result, I think we have built connections more than you otherwise would in this type of a program, right? Because it's webinar style coaching, but like we recognize each other, we follow each other. Like I work with Laura's also one of my coaches, we're friends outside of this, so I think that is one of it. And it's because of this community allowing you to just be fully you. Oh, I'm going to be fully you.
Don't make me cry too.
It's easy to bond with that. And then the other thing I will say that I love about the community is Kathryn's very active in there. Like you feel seen by Kathryn too in this community. And now I'm going to mute so I can cry silently.
We want to honor and experience your crying, and I'm like getting teary-eyed. But yeah, I mean, I think it is just like, I wanted a space where it was like totally okay to be who I was in the world and where I would be loved and accepted for exactly who I was. And not only would I be accepted, but I would be fucking paid for it. Right. And so it's like so important for me that every single person listening to this knows that that's possible. We have an entire community of people doing it. All right. I'm sorry. Now I'm going to mute myself so I can cry. What's the community like? Everybody else?
So I completely relate to what Amanda said. And what I love about the community is that, remember so many times when I got coaching in the group, and then I got Instagram messages from the people in the brand Alchemy cheering me. I remember when I wanted to raise my prices and you coached me a couple of times, and I had people cheering me on in my DMs on Instagram. That felt so good. And I had such amazing connections. And I think there's no day that goes on without communicating especially on Instagram, with someone in the brand Alchemy. And so it feels really amazing. It's like a sisterhood. And at the same time I think it's coming from this, we are fully ourselves. So it's so easy, so authentic to connect with everybody else. That's really amazing.
I'll say for myself, the thing that really stood out for me is that I wanted to meet other people who were doing something similar to me and operating in a similar way to me. So part of it for me was the companionship that I knew, the friendship that I knew that I would end up creating. I mean, I wanted the course for what the content was, of course, primarily, but then I knew that would be a side benefit that I would really look forward to, and it's definitely happened.
So good.
Yeah. And I want to, like, all of what everyone said, yes, like a million times yes. And it's one of the only coaching containers on Facebook that like is very aesthetically oriented. And I love hopping in there and like seeing what everyone's wearing on Wednesdays and like feeling into the energy of their new programs. And like, that is just something that I don't think that we get other places. And it is so much fun.